that was a good time for me to move on to the next recording and keep on streaming. Okay. I can only imagine trying to figure out which portal to take is kind of irritating. But that's why I have my notes. I can just go straight there.
Die. More and more.
Yes. Go. Crackdown.
You know, that pretty much tends to, in my opinion, that seems to be the consensus. I've always preferred Shauna, and while I've played several games in the past that have done that whole party switch on you, where you no longer have a character for plot purposes, and they always replace you with an identical, you know, more or less, like, here's the replacement. I just prefer Shauna. I think her character overall just fits more with the story, rather than like a last minute, like, third disc, here's your replacement, and now you don't get that character back. But everybody that seems to kind of I've spoken to throughout this stream, pretty much all, that's pretty much what they think. You know, Shauna was better, Miranda's just annoying. Okay, so now we want to go nearest the camera, which would be this one.
Yes. Go.
Okay, the X in Psychedelic Bomb X means it can be used indefinitely. We can never run out. We can't get rid of it. I don't think we can sell it, but it won't be used up after every battle. But we only use it one time, only once per battle. But it's extremely powerful, especially if the character using it is, especially if. Yeah, we definitely don't want to leave this behind. We want to replace. Let's get rid of this burnout. And just to make sure I didn't completely mess up, I want to make sure it's in my list. There it is. No, I don't think it has an element. I think it just does pure magic damage.
Go! Crash dance!
Hush! Die! More and more!
Yes! Go! Crash dance!
Okay, so non-elemental damage. That's why it's unbased damage. But nothing is strong or weak against elemental, non-elemental, correct? That's just a healing breeze. I don't think we have room for one. I don't really feel like wasting anything. Well... Oh, here we go. We do have a healing breeze. Dun, 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 dun. You know what? Let's just see how powerful that item is. That's for all enemies. Multi, that means I can boost its abilities. Oh, is it square or X? I think it's X. Oh, hell yes. I can imagine that would be the case. I would imagine that for most normal fights, depending on who's using it, it might be an instant win button. I mean, obviously bosses are going to have, you know, more than enough HP to tank it. But, yeah. Should be relatively smooth sailing from here on out. Which, of course, makes sense. It will render his entire intentions and actions completely moot. That's one thing I really like about this game. It doesn't take itself too seriously, and it knows when to poke fun of stuff. Well, yeah, he was able to levitate Shauna, the disc 3. Surprised that didn't, you know, click at that point. Okay, so the very first thing is we are fighting Last Kraken. It has 10,000 HP. We should get 12,000 experience and 300 gold for winning, as well as the Pretty Hammer item. Basically, the strategy here is we're gonna utilize our Dragoon forms, our special. Just beat the living crap out of it. It will summon some sort of like helpers, Cleones, Cleones. We pretty much want to kill those as soon as they show up, and just heal as necessary. But before we do that, we're going to give Dart some extra power. Okay. I was hoping Miranda would go first, so let's just attack him currently.
Yes.
I messed that up. It doesn't hit too hard, especially since Miranda has the weakest defense. Alright, take this. Okay, that's pretty good.
Die. More and more.
How hilarious would it be if the game programmers had just made like an enemy that if you have that instant death thing, it could work on it. So you just do one smack and it dies. That'd be hilarious. Okay, we're going to use our final burst, since that is obviously the strongest one we have. Plus I don't want to waste all of my MP.
Final burst.
Well, I wanted to use the final burst, but I do need to kill those things. We'll use a dragon next time Rose gets a turn.
Final burst.
I might be able to kill him. I'm gonna ignore my own device and leave those little summon things alone. We'll see what happens. Oh yeah, that's right. As long as we're in special, and now that the element in the field is pretty much to Dart's advantage, he'll always use this thing. It's pretty cool. Now let's see, maybe it'll work. Obviously not against the Kraken, but maybe against its little summoned helpers.
Demon's Gate.
Yeah, I didn't think it would work. Okay, so we do have to kill those, which is cool. Give us some chance to get our SP gauges back up. Although I don't know what their HP is. So either they have a lot of it or not a lot. We'll see. Okay, so they're not too particularly strong.
Yes! Go! Crack hands! Yes. Go. Crash dance.
Ah, that's why they're dangerous. They kind of like sacrifice themselves. Excellent. Okay, so Miranda just reached level 30. Dart and Rose 31. Albert and Meru. Kongol 25, 26. And the Pretty Hammer, which I believe is a weapon for Meru.